Greetings and salutations, this is Emperor Vespasian bringing you yet another update on our Chinese army. And I have my trusty sidekick with me who's going to say a few words.
Hello.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, this is going to be probably a short video because it's just about the trucks for my Chinese army. I have done a video on this before, which I've already mentioned. I'm going to say that again because it's boring.
Well, if you're watching this, you should watch it in order. Because we will have episodes in order.
Yeah, we're going to try and put it all in order. It's really a rehash of the stuff we've done before, but I'm trying to make a sort of series out of each one of these armies.
To help you guys think.
To help you choose your own army.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't want to watch this video, skip on to the next one. Because you're probably more interested in this one. What's the next video?
Next video is Forward Observer.
Using forward observers in bolt action. Okay, that'll be. If you're interested in forward observers, skip forward. Otherwise, watch to the end of this video. It might be interesting. We might talk about.
And if not, you can watch our Polykarpov I-15.
You can speak Russian. Well done.
Can I?
Yeah, you just did.
Polykarpov?
Yeah, nice guy. Spent most of the run up to the war in prison.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the war broke out and Stalin said, "Why aren't we making good aeroplanes?" He said, "Because you put the commander of the Air Force in prison, sir. Or the designer of the aircraft in prison." Anyway, it's another story. This is a Chinese... basically, I need some form of transport for my Chinese army. I'm given that the 1st and 2nd Mechanized Brigades were actually fully mechanized. They used trucks. I needed some trucks, and one of the most seen trucks that I've seen was the Opal. There's very hard to find information on the Chinese army as to what vehicles they used prior to 1937. They started to get a lot of gas stuff after the war with Japan in 1938. At the moment I'm just fielding mainly German equipment. And these trucks were built, it's an American truck actually, Opel, built under license in Germany, which is quite nice. And I just knocked these two together just to give my Chinese troops some mobility on the battlefield. And you can see the Chinese newspapers on the floor announcing these that one is the same as the one I showed you before with the sniper team. It's telling you that the Chinese troops have landed in Shanghai. And that one is telling you that the Japanese troops are landed in Shanghai, and that one is telling you that the Chinese army is retreating towards Nanking. So that's an old newspaper, and that's the new one that's just been dropped out of the side of the car. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I was going to put a Chinese flag over the top of the truck, but I've never actually seen a picture of the Chinese using flags like that. So I haven't. Likewise, I've not put any flags over the back of the tanks. I know the Russians did, I know the Germans did. I know the Finns did. The British didn't, I know. And I've never seen the Chinese use them, so I haven't used that as a modelling motif. Right, so it's just basically a truck. So technically half a unit can fire out of the back of it while it's moving. That's quite useful. Gives you a mobile firing platform.
It's manoeuvrable.
Yeah, it moves 12 inches, 24-inch run.
Which is faster than your average infantry.
Yeah, although if you run, you can't disembark your troops at the end of it.
Hey, but that means you just got to your destination.
But you can move. Yes, you get to your destination.
Without any casualties.
Yeah, but you can move and then dismount. So you use two order dice. Even though these guys are inside the truck, you still use 2 order dice. So 1 order dice for the truck and 1 order dice for the infantry. So you can activate the truck with a advance, and then the troops inside, when you get your next order dice, you can then pile your troops out and give them a fire or an advance. There you go. Give them an advance, which means technically your infantry can move 18 inches across the battlefield and still fire. Which makes it a very useful thing to use.
Doesn't make you such a vulnerable target.
Yeah, but that's just game mechanics. But I don't know. We've only really just started using trucks in games, haven't we?
No.
No?
We're not using any trucks in our games.
No, we have. In the last game.
Oh yeah, last game, and I bombed you. And
yeah, and I think we've used them with the Russians once because we've only just got trucks.
Yeah,
so we've only just got
brand
using
new.
trucks.
Brand
Yeah. So yeah, I find them quite handy. I would prefer armoured cars, but the Chinese didn't use armoured cars, so I don't have an option. And this is a Chinese army after all. It has the Chinese for army written on the front and on the side, and it's carrying a spare wheel as well, which is always very handy to have. Although usually in the war, tyres were full of sand, so they would fill the tyres full of sand. So if they got shot out, it didn't matter. They would go slow. They would go flat slowly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really, that's all I can say about it. It's quite cheap. A little bit more expensive than an anti-tank rifle. Please see my last video on anti-tank rifles. And really, it usually you spend money on trucks and any form of transport for infantry if you're attacking, because then you can move your troops forward very quickly. And as my trusty sidekick says, you can get that 24-inch move and more if you're on a road.
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, you double your speed on the road. So technically you can move across the entire battlefield as long as you don't bump into anything.
In one move.
In one move. Which, for the beginning of the next turn, could be very useful. So if you hold your truck back until the end of the turn, you can make that last move, and hopefully you get the order dice in order to activate it. You can do a lot of damage.
And if you just had the infantry, that's it, just infantry, it's going to take you a way longer time, and you're going to be a bullet magnet.
Oh yeah, moving 12 inches a turn. Without the ability to fire.
Without the ability to fire.
Yeah.
And if you want to fire, 6 inches fire, 6 inches fire, you're going to have a massive bullet target.
Yeah. So yeah, I completely recommend getting at least one truck just to make one of your units mobile, which is what we have done, and
we looking forward to using them in our future games.
Yeah, it's coming pretty handy. I need some more trucks for my Russians, but I think this is all I'm going to need for the Chinese. If we start doing Chinese late war, I'll have to get some American trucks to use for them. But you can buy them, so it might be easier than building them. The truck's are scratch built. It's a wooden box back with it's all made out of modelling clay basically, and it's based on pavement for our new game. So that is the end of the video. Over to my trusty sidekick.
So I was going to ask some questions.
Oh, you got some questions? I forgot. No. If you said at the beginning before we started you haven't got no questions for this.
I am.
Right.
And let me finish what I was saying.
Right.
I did have questions.
Okay.
One of them was about tyres.
Okay.
You
I've already answered it, right?
One of them was about writing. You answered that as well.
Right.
I have no questions. I'll just go to the end of the video part.
Right. There we go.
This is the most dodgy video we've done.
It is. It's just a filler. Don't worry about it. It was just the next card on the list. It was like, what are we going to say about trucks? And actually, we've had quite a bit to say about trucks because they're actually quite useful things to have in the game. Yeah. Carry on.
You can't make that video drag.
No, I just said it.
So if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and comment down below what you want to know about the truck. Because you might be thinking now, oh, I might get one. I'll ask them price for space a question about it. Oh, it's just sad because I don't ask questions in my. You do all the time. I don't answer your questions.
You can if you want. Can I ask you a question?
What?
Where's it got a canvas cover? There we go. That's the end of the video.
That's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him.
Bye.